His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, His Majesty's Representative for Charity and Youth Affairs, Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, said that the Kingdom of Bahrain has become a regional center for many international companies and a fertile environment for investments and businesses. This came during his visit to Amazon Web Services AWS in Bahrain in the presence of His Excellency Ayman bin Tawfiq Al Muayyad, Minister of Youth and Sports Affairs, where he met with Ms. Teresa Carlson, Vice President and Global Public Sector Officer at Amazon Web Services, as well as Mr. Max Peterson, Vice President of International Public Sector Sales at the company, and a number of company officials. In 2016, an announcement was made by Amazon Web Services, also known as AWS, that it plans to open an office in Bahrain. The office was opened this year, 2019, and will support organizations of all sizes from startups to government institutions as they make the transition to the AWS cloud. Major opportunities exist for tech entrepreneurships in the Middle East. Middle Eastern organizations were among the earliest adopters of cloud services when AWS launched in 2006. The decision to open one of the first AWS offices in the Middle East, and particularly in Bahrain, speaks to the creativity, innovation, and forward-thinking we see across the Bahrain economy, from startups through to government institutions. One of the goals of the office is to expand AWS cloud training and global certification programs and upskill citizens on the opportunity that AWS technology brings. Organizations in Bahrain are already seeing the benefit of AWS to rapidly grow and serve customers around the world. The new AWS office region will be based in Bahrain and will comprise of 3 availability zones at launch, and it will give AWS customers and APN partners the ability to run their workloads and store their data in the Middle East with lower latency. It is worth mentioning that in 2018, Amazon also hosted an AWS summit for the Middle East, representing the first ever AWS conference of this scale in Bahrain. The summit provided an interactive forum for the cloud computing community to connect, collaborate, and learn. Keynote speakers were Fetcher, MBC, Bahrain Polytechnic, and the Kingdom of Bahrain Information and E-Government Authority. Government organizers are working with AWS to lower costs and better serve citizens in the region. For example, the Bahrain Institute of Public Administration has moved their learning management system to AWS, reducing costs by over 90%. The IGA is charged with moving all government services online and is responsible for information and communications technology, ICT governance, and procurement for the entire Bahrain government. The IGA launched a cloud-first policy requiring all new government ICT procurement to evaluate cloud-based services first.
We're very happy to be here amongst this wonderful collection from around the world of natural pearls. We're very happy to see that our initiatives under the government of Bahrain and the initiative to revive the pearling industry, such as the Pearl Path in Muharraq City, or the diving programs we've launched in tourism, or Danat lab, which is specialized in certifying and verifying the authenticity and the quality of the pearls being sold or displayed here. I think we're trying to rebuild the pearling industry in Bahrain and to make Bahrain a global center.
Under the patronage of the Minister of Industry, Commerce and Tourism, His Excellency Zayed Al Zayani, Christie's and the Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones, Danat, today officially inaugurated the Magnificent Pearls exhibition held at the Four Seasons Hotel in Bahrain Bay in the presence of the Honorary Chairman of Christie's, the Earl of Snowdon. Welcoming guests at the opening ceremony, His Excellency the Minister highlighted that Danat was established at the instigation of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander and First Deputy Prime Minister, noting the continuous support extended by His Royal Highness to the Kingdom's national plan to revive Bahrain's historic pearl industry, which dates back to 5,000 years. His Excellency further highlighted the importance of the exhibition in further supporting and developing pearling industries in the Kingdom and the wider region. Speaking at the event, the Senior International Director of Christie's Jewels, David Warren, said, "Exhibitions focused entirely on natural pearls are very rare. It has therefore been a real pleasure curating the current one, which showcases nearly 50 lots of exceptional natural pearls from the wider region." The historical importance of Bahrain as the center of pearl fishing for thousands of years makes Manama the perfect location for holding this magnificent exhibition.
We have sponsored Christie's, the international auctioneers, very well-known international auctioneers, to come here and bring a wonderful, magnificent collection of natural pearls in various forms, necklaces, brooches, earrings, tiaras, etc., to bring to the world the sheer beauty and the wonder of the natural pearl. So in this room here today, you can see some of the best pearls you're going to see anywhere in the world. It is a really wonderful display. They brought the pearls in from Hong Kong, they brought them in from London, they brought them in from Paris, they brought them in from Geneva. They've just done a wonderful job for us here in Bahrain, because our main focus from a cultural perspective is to bring the Bahraini pearling history, culture back to life, and beyond that, creates Bahrain as the global center for pearls, pearling, and pearl trading.
Magnificent Pearls is one of the largest pearl exhibitions ever organized, with more than 60 exceptional pearl jewels, all certified by Danat, being displayed to the public. The exhibition also reinforces Bahrain's position as a global center for natural pearls and demonstrates Danat's dedication to developing the local and regional pearl and gemstone industry, as well as offering training programs to the next generation of gemologists, as well as those interested in pearls and gemstones from Bahrain and across the world.
Christie's are very honored to have been invited to Bahrain to produce this collection of magnificent pearls. We're working very closely with Danat, one of the foremost laboratories for pearl testing and gem testing in the world. And of course, Bahrain is the historical center of the pearl trade, has been for thousands of years. So it's very fitting and appropriate that we bring these magnificent natural pearls here to exhibit. It's a collection of about 40 to 50 necklaces, rings, earrings, some with historical provenance dating back to the early 18th century, and other pieces through the centuries to the modern day, so some from contemporary jewelers like Veer and Bhagat from India.
All this art auction business totaled $7 billion in 2018 by holding 350 live and online only auctions in over 80 categories, including all areas of fine and decorative arts, jewelry and collectibles. Located 20 kilometers south of Bahrain, Hawar Island consists of 6 large islands and more than 30 small ones. The total area of the island is estimated at 51.4 square kilometers, about 17 kilometers long and 3 kilometers wide. It has a global character as it is home to many bird species that are not found anywhere else in the world. The islands of Hawar have many cultural and natural features, as well as a mountainous and rocky structure that reflects the ruins of ancient civilizations, archaeological sites with traces of the Islamic era, and the ruins of an old mosque. All these are located on the main island of Hawar. The Hawar Island Reserve is located in the southern part of the Kingdom of Bahrain. It is an internationally protected wildlife reserve. The Hawar Islands contain magnificent natural beaches, species of flora and fauna, and migratory birds. The importance of the Hawar Islands stems from being one of the most beautiful places in the region. Its nature is breathtaking. Its geographical distribution and the unique nature of its unique wild and marine life. Visitors to the Kingdom of Bahrain can access the Hawar Islands through daily cruises as well as accommodations in Hawar Island, especially the Hawar Beach Hotel, which offers visitors the best services throughout the year.